Hey, Jack, congratulations on your first game. I know it wasn't the result you would have liked, but just your takeaways from your first NHL game from a personal perspective.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you want to come out of the game with a W, especially against a team like that. They're a good hockey team, but definitely wasn't for a lack of effort. And yeah, but I mean, it was a dream come true. I think found out this morning and didn't have much of a nap. I can tell you that for sure. And then ended up coming to the rink and I think obviously warm ups, you're feeling the nerves, and then those first couple shifts, but I felt like I settled in after that.
Who are some of the people that you called and talked to today, or that you were thinking about as you stepped out onto the ice?
Yeah, I mean, Greener pulled me aside this morning, right after I was warming up for morning skate, and pulled me in. It was just gave me the news, and my first phone call was my mom and dad, obviously, and then um, yeah, I shot a couple text messages out after that to other family and friends, and yeah, I think just a lot of people that I need to thank just to get me to this point. So I'm really happy to have them in my corner, and yeah, I was happy.
Next up, we'll go to Ben Kuzma.
Couple from me, Jack. Travis Green said he wouldn't be adverse to putting you out against McDavid and Draisaitl if it presented itself. In the second period, you found yourself on a 2-on-1. What was the plan there? Just play the middle? I know the pass went over, but what was your thought process there? And I'm sure you knew who you're up against.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a welcome to the NHL moment there. Yeah, I think the second it turned over, I took 3 hard strides with my back to him just so I could get my feet under myself. And then, yeah, I think just trying to play the middle, honestly was trying to give Demmer the shot, and luckily it jumped over their stick. And yeah, it was definitely a pretty cool moment.
Travis also said that he had talked to you yesterday to watch last night's game closely. Did you have a feeling last night that you might be going in, and did you sleep at all?
Yeah, honestly, it was. I've tried to stay ready for the last couple, like probably the last week. Just you never know, and I definitely I'd say I didn't get as good of a sleep as I have been since I've been here. But I actually I'm pretty happy. He actually told me this morning instead of last night, just because I would have gotten absolutely no sleep last night if he told me then for sure. So yeah, it was good. I think no, I was happy. I think those are the words you want to hear, and I was happy to hopefully take advantage of the opportunity I was given.
Next is David Quadrelli.
Hey, Jack, I just wanted to ask you, did you get to talk to Teddy at all today?
I called my mom and dad, both of them, and he was actually very busy today for the most part. And then I actually it was pretty cool on the way to the rink. My dad shot me a video of him just telling me good luck and telling me he loved me. So that was one of those moments you never forget.
That's awesome, man. Was there anything that surprised you from your first game?
Yeah, I think I don't think anything was really a surprise. I think it was more just the pace of play and the size and speed of guys. It's going to be a jump from the AHL, and I think those first couple of shifts, it's you're just trying to make the first play that you see, and then after that, I feel like I settled in and started to play my game a little bit.
Okay, we've got a couple more here. We'll go to Thomas Drance.
Jack, when you consider your last 15 months, and I know that's a long frame of time to ask you about, but I mean, your school was one of the first to shut down hockey competition. You signed your first NHL contract. You spent some time on a taxi squad. I'm sure you've quarantined a ton. Through all of that challenges, does tonight make it feel worth it?
100%. I think I was talking to some buddies, and they were just like, they were like, they know I've been through a lot in terms of quarantine, and obviously with school shutting down and Harvard not having a season, I think I made the right decision, obviously, in terms of turning pro. But there's definitely days where you kind of second guess yourself. But I mean, the last 6 months I've been pretty, I feel like I've taken advantage of the opportunity that I've given at the pro level, and was just really excited to hopefully work for obviously this day to come eventually, and happy it did. And I can't thank my mom and dad enough, and it was a pretty cool early Mother's Day gift, I guess. So yeah, I was definitely very, very happy.
Did you have a thought process in your head for something you wanted to achieve in your first game, just in terms of, I mean, even if it was just not being nervous or, not being a dash, and are you keeping anything from tonight?
Yeah, I think coming into the game, you're obviously thinking about size and speed, and I'd say I'm a pretty confident player in my abilities. But I think after those first 3 or 4 shifts, it just becomes another hockey game. That's especially, it's tough with no fans in the building, obviously. But I think, yeah, I think it's fun. It's you're playing hockey, and it's at the NHL, so it's definitely wasn't a bad day.
Okay, and we'll take one more here from Daniel Wagner.
Jack, just looking at in the second period, just before you had that 2-on-1 you were facing against McDavid and Draisaitl, you did what's kind of a signature move for you in the AHL, the fake shot at the point and then cutting down the boards to get a shot on net from a better scoring angle. Was there a moment where you kind of realized, I can do this? I can do what I've done at other levels at this level?
Yeah, definitely. I think those first couple pucks that came low to high, I was definitely just kind of letting it go, just trying to get pucks on net, get it down there, and try and create some havoc. But I think after that, I started to feel a little bit more like myself and have a little bit more poise with the puck up there. I think a lot of that comes from playing with Mizey tonight. I can't thank him enough for what he did for me tonight, just in terms of communication and making the game feel like it was just another game. So I think, yeah, obviously through the middle of the second period there, I felt like I kind of settled in a little bit more.
I was going to ask, actually, were there any veteran players, like Myers obviously having an influence there, but was there anything else said to you before the game or during the game that really kind of prepared you or settled you in?
Yeah, I think every single one of the guys. I think probably at least 10 or 12 of the guys grabbed me, just pulled me aside and just said, just go play. Be confident in your abilities and go have fun, just because it's a day you'll never forget. And no, I think guys like Eagle on the back end and Schmitty, and I'm living with Uzi right now. So yeah, I think every one of them had a little something to say and definitely helped me feel a little bit more comfortable.